Hey everybody, how's life treating you? This is the Daily Insight on Life and Love, and this is for May 1st, 2020, but it's also timeless, so wherever you're pulled to it in time. April's over. It was a hell of a month, and this is a general collective reading. It's not going to make sense to everybody. Don't force it to make sense if it doesn't. Either let it fall away, ask for clarification. You can always book your own personal reading. Check the description on how to do so. The sale that I had this last week has been so widely successful, I'm extending it another week. So if you want to book a reading with me in this upcoming first week of May, so it's going to be I'm going to do it through the 10th. It's simply going to be $1 a minute, and you control the time. And you can have a pre-recorded video or a live video chat, so whatever suits it for you. We're going to kick this reading off with Wisdom of the Oracle. Truth be told. It's not about being subjective. You have to be completely authentic with what your truth is. By the book is in reverse. Let's see. Between Worlds in reverse. Message in a bottle upright. Clean it up upright. And we have Flexible in reverse. Oof. No small message here. So, your world's about to get really loud. I mean that in the best sense, too. It's not enough that you make small changes with your life right now. It's a time to claim your truth. Proclaim your truth. Proclaim your right, what you want your life to be like. It's time for you to stand your ground. You are going through a huge revolution, but the biggest thing that you have to do is you got to make a huge stand for something. There's this old saying, if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for everything. Either that or you'll just kind of give in to everything because you don't care enough. And I think that we're beyond that at this point. This is talking about a need for a revolution. You are going through a personal revolution in your own little community. It's worldwide. If you're watching this from the future, we are in the time of Corona. So that's kind of crazy. And if you're watching this from the future, let me know what brings you here. And also, let me know how it resonates from the future. Yeah, so anyway, you are about to make a lot of noise in your world. You're about to make a lot of grand changes in your world. These are all fabulous little bits of news for you. You got to be unafraid of the changes that are going to be headed your way. Let's see. When it comes to truth, there's hard, cold facts, but then there's the subjective nature of it. It doesn't really matter what it is. If it's subjective, then it's 100% your truth. But that truth is subjective onto anyone else's. So, when you are proclaiming your truth, when you are making this revolution, when you are putting a stop to all this BS, yeah, it's going to cause some static, but also you got to let go of expectations. You're afraid of a backlash of some sort. You're afraid of some sort of mental dictator. I'm not saying that about anyone in particular. This could be a very small, pushy person in your world. Could be something on a grander scale. I don't know. This is very specific for you. So that being said, you're about to cause a ruckus. It's about to get really loud. It's about to get really crazy interesting. It's catalyst of tower moments, but you're the one doing it. So let go of what the end game is of this. What can you do in the meantime? Well, Spirit has been giving you messages on how to prepare for this. Hopefully you've been heeding them. If you haven't, that's fine. You'll still get the work done. It's just going to be a little bit more chaotic. I don't really see you take on anyone else's mess right now, but I do see that you are being a little bit too rigid. You got to open yourself up more. You have to have a little bit more faith that the universe is going to catch you. You know, I brought this up, I think, in yesterday's reading. In the South, there's these trees that they watch for years on end, and trees are actually migrating to where the water sources are. So you'll start to see old roots of the tree and the back part drop off, and start to grow new ones in the front. So it's not like the tree is just up and walking away. It's actually cutting off flow to dead roots and then starting to project new ones up front, going closer to water sources. It has faith that it can withstand anything. I need a drink. Which is something that you need to have faith in too. You can have deep set roots, but still be mutable. Be teachable. If you have breath in your body, there's always a new opportunity to learn. I see this box right here. It has my my new apprentice kitty in there. Yeah. You know Millie, the one who was on my chest earlier, or yesterday. So, start clearing out the closet. You have memories that you are sifting through right now. You have keepsakes that you gotta keep in check. You gotta be very clear and deliberate with what exactly you are having a grand overhaul on. What are you standing for? What are you purging in your life that is gonna be otherwise holding you in a way back? It could also be connections that you're afraid to rock the boat on. There's nothing going to be rocked as far as personal connections go. You are thriving. You asked for spirit help. That's the main thing. And spirit's answering you. So you got to let go of how you're getting that response and how you're going to start navigating these new choices that are being offered to you. I really hope that that made sense. You're going through a revolution. Huh. Let's look at archetypes. And servant in reverse. Using a lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. Okay, first, let's not give ourselves any excuses for kicking so much amazing spiritual ass in this life anymore, huh? If you want to fail at this, you're going to find every excuse in the book. If you really want this, you'll look for a solution to any excuse that could be tossed your way. Then you have the artist expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses. Inspiring others to see life symbolically. That's going along with the messages in the bottle. Placing financial gain and control over imparting spirit insight. Balancing justice and compassion. Managing fair distribution of power. You're going to start to see a lot people's true colors shine through in this, because with all this grand scale awakening that you're doing, that the collective is doing, you're going to be surprised at who doesn't have their heart in the right place. They'll be exposed for the hypocrites that they are in this. They might have this amazing spiritual blanket. They may have quite a high status in the spiritual community, but sometimes they like to have financial gain more than they do spiritual insight. Sometimes they like to have you follow them blindly because it gives them an ego boost, and it keeps you in a fear-based follow. If you start to see people like that, then you are going to have to pull away from them. Those are the things of cults, and those are things that you are just so beyond that. Keep your heart in the right place. I see that most of you are going to be working through all your shadow work and being completely balanced, and the karmic balance is going to be something that is restored. We're going to say restored with that, but justice and good will always prevail. That's the greatest thing about this. You keep your heart light in this. Make sure that nothing wavers on your compassion. If anything, this should be a more compassionate time for you. But with this grand scale awakening, you gotta, yes, keep your compassion with others. But be really compassionate with yourself, because you're gonna feel like you're crawling out of your skin sometimes. That's part of it, because the shadow work, when you've tucked it away for so long, it festers. It becomes like a rock. It becomes an elephant in the room. But the pressure of it building up is the fact that it won't be acknowledged yet. But once you acknowledge it, it's seriously like facing a nightmare. It starts to dissipate and lose power immediately. You get to the trenches of it and you start to scrape it out, and that in itself is uncomfortable and sometimes painful, but you're clearing out that wound, something that's been stuck inside you for years. And after you have cleaned out all the trenches on that, it starts to authentically heal. And since you've been through the ringer on that one, it shows you the depths of your compassion, your righteousness, and the depths of your heart. This is a showing of your strength. Really love that. Yeah. There's no excuses for you not to move forward in life anymore. What are you healing from right now? Oh, if you're new, hi. I hope you're enjoying the channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. And send this to somebody who you think would be, who this might benefit. So the basis part of this reading is, okay, apparently 2 cards, self-acceptance and guardian angel. Never in my life did I feel as alone as when I did this last summer. This reading is talking about guardian angel and self-acceptance and celebration. This is talking about, even at your lowest point, in your solitude, you had spirit with you. They heard your pleas, they heard your cries, they heard you begging for some sort of change. And the best thing is that you stuck through it. You let yourself deplete yourself of all energy. You had the most broken time of your life. If you at whatever point this is talking about, the most broken part, you stuck it through. And you didn't run from it. You sat there with it. You sat there with pain, the hurt, the anger, and then you start to see yourself in your most raw form. And nothing can take away the power that you had seen in that minute. This is newfound appreciation, gratitude, and love for you. That was the most pivotal point of your life. You'll have a lot of pivotal points, but this is something that's sticking out right now as a tribute to your strength. Life is going to reward you for all the hardships that you had gone through. There is a halo around the moon in this. It's divinely protected, and it's so incredibly pure. What I notice, if you look at this, you have the fog on the water. That's when the air is cooler than the water. There is so much contrast. All this hot, heated pain that you have been through, it's died away. It's never going to be there again. And there is a cool, healing energy that is completely enveloping you. This is supposedly to take the edge off of either the anticipation or the anxiety or the pain that you are feeling in this. This is a way of soothing and comforting you. So I hope that that made sense. Life is super proud of you and how you went through the most broken depths of your life, your soul. And you want to know, a lot of you are doing that even now. But sticking it out and not running away from yourself, that's really no small feat, because when you are in solitude and there's nothing else around you, that is the biggest thing that you can face, the biggest fear that you can face, what it is that you truly are. Life's rewarding you for all those little hidden aspects of your pain that you have healed or had started healing from. You're very loved. And they hear everything that you are going through. All of your prayers. Nothing is falling on deaf ears. Even though it sometimes seems like it. It's just a new seed that you're planting. It'll come. But sometimes it takes a little bit longer for a tree to grow rather than a dandelion. So, what can you be healing with Raphael as you move through this? The basis part of this is to consult a nutritionist. Fresh air. Forgiveness heals. Diet is important here. Stretch, recovery, and have faith. So this doesn't deliberately talk about you having to see a nutritionist. Some of you, sure, go see a nutritionist. I'm all about it. If you have the opportunity to get help and aid for something in your life, all about it. Don't ever stop yourself from getting adequate help, all of those things. Fresh air. This is mainly you communicating with what you are now surrounding yourself and what are you now feeding your body as far as what vibrations are you feeding your body? What are you surrounding yourself with? You can't be the most uppity, hold on one sec. Okay. You can't be the most positive, uppity person in the world if you're surrounding yourself with people who are always looking for a problem, always looking for criticism, who's always dogging you down. I really want you to be mindful about how you talk about yourself. You have that little inner warrior, and every insult undermines the power of that warrior. You don't need to keep fighting. That's the thing. So this is a huge time to embrace yourself with love. And the main thing that you're recovering on this is how you berate yourself. It is so second language to so many people. Oh, you know, I'm just stupid. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, I'm always going to be this. Stop that. Even in a joking sense, that's a main part of recovery because you don't even see what you're doing to yourself. You got to love and appreciate how your body is working for you, how it responds for you, how it has these hunches that you need to pay attention to. Your body on a cellular level is so incredibly smart. It is the universe conscious, and it's conscious of itself, it's communicating itself, and it's interacting with everything around it. And then you have conscious thought. You are the universe in self-expression. Everything's an echo of it. Have faith that you are going through this amazing upswing and healing process and higher vibration so you can get something that is matching your heart on such a better level. You got to forgive yourself even for the little nonsensicals. When in doubt, forgive. Because at least it loosens the strings on something that you aren't maybe 100% sure that you need gone. I hope that that makes sense. All right, my loves, we're going to finish this reading off with, I think I want to do notes from the universe on love and connection. So we're going to see what Spirit wants to tell you through that. You've got time. Don't worry. You're not going to die in the next 5 minutes. Don't write your obituary yet. Yeah, no, too many. Pucker up, buttercup, I heart you. I love the southern accent, I really do. Oh my God. I used to have such a soft Vermont accent because I moved to New York when I was 17. And then, you know, living here for so long, I developed this hybrid. I don't sound like I'm exactly from New York. I don't sound like I'm from Vermont. I sound like I'm from nowhere, which is kind of cool. Okay, this is what we do. Everyone's doing their best. That's nice. There are usually only two types of people, those you now love and those you will love until there's only one type of person, and then we'll probably hit replay. The game of life, the universe. Give yourself much more credit. I think this showed up yesterday. A stranger than strange preponderance to ponder. Those in great relationships aren't always those who are good at relationships, and those in challenging relationship aren't always those who are bad at relationships. Oh, see, wow, even though I use preponderance inevitably, this one's really good. Please ponder the universe. Then we have, let's see, start where you are. The great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone. Next, the universe. Do what, you know what to do. In battles of the heart over the mind, always go with your heart, because truly it's a lot easier for your mind to catch up with your heart than for your heart to catch up with your mind. A whole lot. Not that I don't love your mind. The universe. Pucker up, buttercup. Being fair and reasonable will earn you respect and admiration, but being genuinely kind will make you a total love magnet. Go for the love magnet. The universe. I hurt you. If everyone really knew how much they were loved, not only from above, but by those in their lives, there'd be little hearts drawn on everything from wheelbarrows to skyscrapers to jumbo jets, and I so look forward to that day. Big heart, the universe. My kitty's waking up. You've got time. Ever wonder what makes life's fleeting pain and sorrow totally and unquestionably worth it? How about living forever, wildly in love and loved wildly? You have so much to look forward to. The universe. I really hope this reading made sense. I will see you guys for May 2nd and 3rd's reading. It's going to be the weekend reading. And if you want to book your own personal reading, reach out and find me on any social platform. I will be booking out for the next week. And, well, until next time, stay safe, have fun, and I love you all very much. Goodbye for now.